Go here, and the tip controlled by now Wright State finally gathers it in, and it'll be Vaughn Duggins who will bring it up. Wright State, really a guard-loaded team. They'll play sometimes 4 guards at a time, but they've got 3 very experienced guards. The guy Evans now giving it up to Duggins, back out to Evans.
Flames got to come out real aggressive here defensively. You've got to own your own house.
Here's Land, and he'll fire for 3 and get up, and that's something that they like to do. Cooper Land at 6'8" will step out and hit the 3. He hits it at a 45% clip, and he knocked down the first one tonight.
Good building to shoot in. It's not a cold municipal arena, not a deep background. It's a very good building to shoot in, especially for an opposing team that's used to maybe playing at the Nutter Center, which is not as good a building to shoot in.
There's Carter from the left wing. Up top he goes, and Brad Burton, it's not necessarily his favorite shot, but he tried anyway and he missed. And now here comes Wright State. They are not a great rebounding team, but on Duggins driving it to the basket. Picks up his dribble, put up the shot, left it short. Paul Carter trying to push it up for UIC. They don't have the numbers. Carter still flipping it to the left side, and now Xavion Neely will bring it back out to set up the offense. Neely had the basket, had a nice lane to the basket, just couldn't handle the pass.
No.
Looked like he kind of hesitated on his move, and it cost him.
Like Freddie Keebler, the floor elf, jumped up and tripped him because he stumbled. He never got touched. He just lost his footing. Pass went out of bounds.
We played 90 seconds. Flames still looking for their first basket. 3-0 Wright State. Wright State in green, the Flames in their home whites. Here's Evans for 3, no good. And the rebound again cleared by Paul Carter. Carter, 3-on-3, stops at the line. Now kicked it back out to Neely. Neely with a nice lane to the basket, put up the shot. Out of control, and it wouldn't go.
Flames haven't gotten a good look yet.
Now Cooper Land for 3 more, and he knocked it down.
Gotta find him and get a hand up. Cannot give him a comfort zone. That's about all he does, but that's his comfort zone.
He averages only 8 points a game. He's got 6 to start.
That was his 500th career point.
6-0 Wright State. Man-to-man defense. Now here's a jumper from the right corner that's well short. Carter, again, maybe looking and accepting the first opportunity instead of working maybe another couple passes. Now a 3 try again, and this one knocked down by Troy Tabler. It's 9-0 Wright State, and Howard Moore says, yes, let's get a TO.
Well, his guys have not come out ready to play at the offensive end. They've done a nice job at getting rebounds. They have tried to get out and contest. That's a contested 3. He made the shot. Nothing you can do about that. But at the offensive end, their execution has not been good.
Well, let's take a quick look at our UIC Medical Center injury report. You see a list of guys for the Flames, who are a couple of them are out of the season. Barnes and Bush aren't going to be coming back. Darren Williams, we mentioned the injured arm, and they're being a little extra careful with him and hope to have him back after this weekend's games are over. But, you know, I talked with Howard Moore about this prior to the game today, and he said one of the things that he knows that can be corrected is defense. He says it doesn't really take a whole lot of talent to play defense. It takes some desire, and he said if there's one aspect of this Flames team he'd like to see improved upon, he'd like to see guys getting after it defensively a little more than they have been.
Yeah, they got it. It's an effort thing. You could bring that every single day, your defensive effort. You may not make your shots every day. Defensive intensity, that should be there regardless.
Duggins with the reach-in foul. That might be one way to get him out of the game, as he picks up the first foul of the ball game. Flames played about 2.5 minutes, and they're still looking for their first basket. And as you said, well, they haven't had couple of good shots either. Neely having trouble getting it in. Finally does to Paris Carter. He muscles his way to the basket and scores.
That was a man's layup. You do not just lay that up for the faint of heart. That was tough. Good shot.
Tabler toward the top of the key, picked up his dribble, and now they swing it around to Evans. Back out top to Tabler. He traveled. And
no doubt.
Craig Smith did see that. He finally called it. A little late with a whistle, but it was a travel.
Our lead official, Dave Wills, on top of that call immediately. You got that one.
Better late than never.
You had it. By the way, Troy Tabler, Dad Pat Tabler, pretty darn good baseball player in his career.
Now one of the voices of the Toronto Blue Jays. Paul Carter for UIC got double teamed, and Duggins and Mapondo take it away.
No passing. It's too much dribble.
Evans to Tabler. Outside to Duggins, and now they go inside the land. Land backing in on Paul Carter, and he scores.
Well, if he's going to start to score on a block, you have to make a decision. You run a double at him and take everything away from him, force him to make the threes.
Great start for Wright State. Here's a drive to the basket by Burton, and he scores, and will go to the line, trying to finish off the conventional three-point play. That's going to the hoop with some authority.
The way you get back in the game, especially at home when you get blitzed early, you take your time and you get layups and you start to grind it out. You're not going to make it all back by hitting a bunch of deep threes because it's a lower percentage shot. You attack the rim and work your way back in.
Got to look at the head coach for Wright State.
He was a
Billy
camper at
Donlin.
Wright.
He was, well, kid from Glenbrook North. Had a long-time college coach and assistant coach with Providence, and then with Northwestern for a few years.
A great high school player. His sister, a better player than he was. Played
Sister
at Fordham.
Heather is a great three-point shooter.
And Dad, Bill Donlin, an outstanding basketball coach. Outstanding.
Flames down 6. We're 4 minutes in. State's Cooper Land, he's feeling it. Fadeaway jumper.
Boy, he has come to play tonight. He's showing everything. Step backs, threes, and on the block.
He's got 10 of their 13. And again, he averages only 8 a game. So again, back to an 8-point cushion for the Raiders. Here's a tough shot by Carter, and he missed it, but he got fouled. They're going to call a foul on Matt Vest. And Flames.